Zader has been monitoring all of this from Washington. He joins us this morning as Congress is also getting to return to work after their holiday break.
Schrodinger's president.
Good morning, Doug. Let's start with the president's schedule today. We're expecting some...
Scott Jennings, Trump interview.
It will be a disaster.
Scott Jennings, by the way, this fucking ghoul, this barely sentient fucking ventriloquist dummy that I'm looking at, this guy, I can't see. This fucking monster, he was like, I made a video about this the other day.
I actually had a negative reaction to the mayor's statements today. I think it's wrong, frankly, to vilify or attack people of faith. You said thoughts and prayers ring hollow. I think thoughts and prayers are the most solid on days of tragedy for people who live their faith every day. And I think on a day like today, particularly in a church community, there are probably people praying harder for comfort today than they have ever prayed in their life. And so I think, and I've heard others on the left today that go down this line of attack against people of faith, sort of denigrating the idea that they might want to pray today.
No one on the left is telling you not to pray or to take solace in your faith. All that we're saying is, hey, maybe let's try some other stuff too. This is ghoulish fucking behavior, Scott Jennings, for you to try and spin the idea that praying doesn't do anything materially to help your children, which you go on to invoke later in this fucking video, and try and spin this as an attack on faith is fucking psychotic and transparent. You say that it's unimaginable, that you can't imagine losing your kids. No parent can, Scott. But every time this fucking happens, you turn around and rail against gun control while at the same time trying to strip money from fucking mental health care. What the fuck are you talking about? I've been praying to God all day, for the last 20 years, actually, for him to clean up this room. And it hasn't happened yet. I think maybe I should get off my ass and clean it myself. What do you think? What I'm saying is, Scott, so far, thoughts and prayers sure as fuck aren't working. So why don't we try something else now, shall we?
This guy was like, you know, it's pretty telling that the left says that, like, they hate prayer when it comes to these school shootings. I think it would, like, the nerve of these people, this guy in particular, to try and spin the idea that, like, hey, maybe we should, in addition to prayer, try, like, I don't know, fucking anything else, something else, maybe even Ted Cruz's bulletproof doors, just do something. But he twisted that to say that, like, the left hates prayer, which is like just a psychotic. I just wanted to mention that before we listen to this fucking interview. What an idiot.
Our country will be weak, pathetic, and not rich. It will be
weak, pathetic, and not rich. This guy has the vocabulary of a fucking injured dog.
You know, I put us in a position, even negotiating. I negotiated 7 peace deals because I was able to use tariffs.
He said 200, famously. Remember, he said, I did 200 deals. We got so many deals. 7? 7?
Without tariffs, many of those deals, half of those deals, I wouldn't have been able to do. It gives us tremendous negotiating power. It gives us tremendous economic power, and it's the same exact thing that they've done to us for 30 years, and they're still doing it. If that decision would be lost, it would be an economic disaster for the United States. The United States will be the richest country. If we lose that decision, we'll be one of the very poor countries.
That was it. 47 seconds of talking, nothing said. Not a thing. I don't want to give Fox News the fucking views here, but they're the only ones that are like.
Let's get right to our breaking news. A major court loss for the Trump administration. A federal
judge says that the use of the National Guard was illegal in LA. You guys heard that? They were like, hey, that was illegal. And then that judgment goes to the Department of Justice. And the Department of Justice will go, we work for Donald Trump, famously. Famously, we work for Donald Trump, which is wrong. So what the fuck does a
Laws don't matter anymore when the people enforcing them are your fucking cronies. It's nuts. We're fucked. The A&P is reporting. I know. Everybody's speculating. Everybody's speculating. I tend to believe the Associated Press. Space Command is moving from Colorado to Alabama. If that's the announcement, I'm going to be fucking... If that's the announcement, that'll be really funny. It was here? I didn't even know Space Force was here. I don't think that's what the A&P says, not the ANP. That's a supermarket. The AP, Associated Press. Trump will announce Space Command is moving from Colorado to Alabama is the headline that I'm reading. Maryland. Vaccine researcher and critic of RFK will no longer serve on FDA panel. This can't be it. This cannot be it. President Donald Trump is expected to announce this afternoon that the U.S. Space Command will be relocated from Colorado to Alabama, reversing a Biden-era decision to keep it at its temporary home, according to two people familiar with the announcement. Trump is expected to announce from the White House the new location, according to the people who spoke on the condition of anonymity to confirm plans ahead of the official announcement. A Pentagon website set up to livestream the remarks describes the event as U.S. Space Command HQ announcement. That is fucking dumb as shit. I got nothing to talk about. We're just going to sit here and stare at each other for 17 more minutes until this dried husk of a human being. Oh. No. Sort of shuffles out in front of the world. Chicago is the murder capital of the world. 54 people were shot in Chicago over the weekend. 8 people were killed the last 2 weekends. Similar. Chicago's the worst and most dangerous city in the world by far. Chicago is the worst and most dangerous city in the world by far. Hold on. Some things happening. Oh no, they just cut to the inside of this fucking... What do you mean? What do you mean? You've been to Jakarta? What do you... Donnie, you been to Juarez recently? Holy shit. Do people just wandering around this? Yeah, okay, there you go. Attaboy. That's very funny. Is that the heart rate monitor? That was very funny. That was sent, I don't know, 8:51. I have no reference of what time that is. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke, dude. I don't think that I'm going to show the press briefing, but I will listen to it. Every time I show a video on here, my live gets taken down. Because they don't want me
God forbid. Struggle bus. Anyway, for the 2,500 of you in here, welcome. What's up? If you're not following, don't. It's not worth it. In my opinion. You can be doing so much better. You could be doing, just don't. If you are following, consider unfollowing. You know? Please don't. I need the validation. Please don't ever unfollow me. Follow me to the end of the earth, my loyal subscribers. Anyway. Okay. We're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. Thanks, you guys. It is whiskey. I start early these days. Is it? No. No, it's not really whiskey. I'm not that cool. I wish I could just drink whiskey from a straw at 11:50 in the morning. Just be like, this is what we're doing. But no, I'm not like that. In a Stanley or a Yeti, whatever this is. Be like older millennial. Ooh. That's true. I forgot about that. That's what that guy does. Personally, I think that like a lot of the health and safety stuff is fucking crazy. But like we're all just pulling our hair out. It's going to be about Space Force, and we're all just going to be like, okay, cool. Great. I think this is just mainly a mechanism to show everybody that he is not, in fact, perished or melting somewhere in a back room. And they just needed something to wheel him out in front of these cameras after having either being sick or having a moment. Maybe he fell up some stairs. Who knows? One can only imagine. So I think it's mainly just this. It's mainly just like, hey, remember, he's fine. So am I excited about this? No. I would never describe myself as excited waiting to listen to this particular fucking swamp monster speak about anything ever. Excitement is not the word that I would use to describe this. Not even trepidation. Like angst. A feeling of like jaded dread. A loathing of how this man is wasting our fucking time / life / energy. Excitement is not it, though. No. What do I watch? I'm just going to turn it up real loud. You can listen with me. Bro, I can't tell you. Yeah. One of the more frustrating, somebody was like the waste of money too. One of the more frustrating aspects, I mean, among endless frustrating aspects about this is like explaining to people who were like singing the praises of Doge RIP about like trying to cut down on waste, fraud, and abuse, and having not only that cost more money than it saved, but also then to turn around and watch them light money on fire at every every possible avenue. And also write a spending bill that adds fucking $5 trillion to the deficit. All while cutting fucking social programs. And trying to explain like the abject hypocrisy of just that. The tree of hypocrisy is large and burly with many branches. But just that branch is fucking so crazy. And just being like, hey man, you guys wanted them to cut down on waste, fraud, and abuse, and then they just like went and did like twice as much. You guys want to talk about that? And they're like, Doges. And you're okay, well, yeah, fuck me, you're right. What was I thinking? What was I thinking that you were going to enjoy that? I don't know. That's a my bad. That's a my bad, dude. You're right. Why would I expect you to understand our like well-reasoned arguments now as opposed to like pre-election when you didn't either? So fuck me, I guess. Yeah, we got 4 minutes. And everybody can talk about it. Bro wearing his girlfriend's shorts. Oh, you peeping, dude? Are you peeping these thighs? That's all right. Hey, there's a website you can subscribe. We can't mention it here, but like, sorry, dude. I didn't know little knee got you so worked up. I'll be sure to lean in a little harder, you know? So, my eyes are up here, okay? I am not a piece of meat. 4,000 of you. Look at this. Look at us. It's all made up. Doesn't matter. We got a couple more minutes.
Right to our breaking news. A major court loss for the Trump.
This is not it.
A federal judge said President.
Well, that was where a federal judge was like, "Hey, the thing that you did in LA was illegal," and then nothing's gonna matter out of that. So, Who's red smoke at the White House? That's very funny. No. It's just gonna be a nothing burger. It's gonna be nothing. This is. I will reiterate. If it's gonna be this fucking Colorado Alabama thing, it is a mechanism to wheel him out in front of cameras to prove the haters wrong, to prove the doubters that he's actually alive. So that's it. That's all this is gonna be. Nothing substantive, which I guess good. But if there is always the possibility that he'd be like, oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna militarize Chicago. Worth talking about. Who said it's moved to 2:30? I'm fucking no. I can't fill another half hour. I can't do a tight 30 on this. 5,000 of you. What's going on? These are Parker numbers. What am I, Dean Withers? What is happening? Wow. You guys are going to be really disappointed. This is going to be underwhelming. It was the thigh. I should just flash some more thigh, hey? I get it. What's the news? What is the weather women that do the news? scantily clad. It's just me. But dumb dick takes on politics. Yes, the word is meteorologist. I'm not. I don't pretend to be a smart man. Live restricted for some audiences. Reason, nudity, and body exposure. You people. Oh my God. The knee? I'm in a hoodie and shorts. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hey, can you guys share the live? Can 5,000 of you guys share the live? Can you just do that? Just make it go up. Make this go up just to spite these people who reported me for no reason. Stop. Oh God. Or consider subscribing. I don't know. I don't have an audience this big usually. Here we go. 12:01. Refresh. Did it actually get delayed for half an hour? I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. Just wasting our life. Fox News, no. Trump speaks live, no. This is so dumb. This is apocalyptically stupid. I have it up on both. $64, you did it. You did it, you magnificent nerds. Oh.
All right, thank you all very much.
Nope.
So that abruptly ended right there, but that was a lot.
Thanks, Chandala.
From the
Welcome back.
County District Attorney's Office, as we were hearing about two separate cases. One involving a man who was fatally shot after selling a gun to a man, and the second was about an update on a serial rapist investigation. We are continuing to monitor a number of live feeds, including this one right here, which takes us out to the White House, a live look right here, as we are expecting President Trump to make
Riveting.
an announcement.
Riveting, you guys. Thanks very much, Fox News.
Right now, we don't have a live look inside the Oval Office.
Thanks.
As soon as we get one, we of
Thanks
course
for the gifts, you
will
guys.
bring that to you. In the meantime, we do want to let you know that we are continuing to follow a number of stories, including some breaking news, and that is this right here. I did want to share this social media post from the Associated Press saying that the Pentagon has now authorized up to 600 military lawyers to serve as temporary immigration judges. That is according to a memo reviewed by the Associated Press. And I did want to share a little bit more information as you are taking a live look right there from the Washington,
Hey, any Esquires in here? Any Esquires in here want to explain the mechanics of just appointing lawyers as judges? How does that work? I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. Someone with a fucking degree come in here and tell me how the fuck that works.
The military will begin sending groups of 150 attorneys, both military and civilians, to the Justice Department, quote, as soon as practicable. And the military services should have the first round of people identified.
Someone said it's very common.
That also in the memo.
You can appoint them.
27. The move is being done.
Again, I'm an idiot. It happens all the time? Okay, that sounds fucking crazy. That sounds nuts. I thought that there was some sort of like...
That could be renewed. When asked about the move, a DOJ spokesperson...
Who are these lawyers, by the way? Are they just fucking random loyalists that apply?
The White House. A White House official saying today that...
I know all judges are lawyers. I know. There's no mechanism. You just are a judge now.
Backlog of immigration cases, including hiring additional immigration judges.
What's the process usually?
Should be a priority that everyone can rally around.
Probably JAG lawyers. They said they're JAG lawyers. Okay.
The Oval Office, and perhaps some of those questions will involve the Pentagon authorizing military lawyers to serve as immigration.
Thanks for sharing live, despite this restriction, which I'm terrified of, by the way. I gotta keep my legs under the desk. News.
Right now, which takes us out to Minneapolis, and we will be hearing from Minneapolis Mayor.
It's too many people in here.
About gun reform. We're going to head right there in just a moment. Stay with us.
The chat in here is tough. I'm going to rely on the live discussion chat in our Discord. Hint. I'm going to grift a little bit. Just let me grift a little. This is the first time that this has been necessary. If you wanna get in the Discord, you just subscribe here, and then you get a Discord role, and you can come and chat with us. It's dope. Turns out the Discord chat is not particularly helpful at the moment either. It's just a bunch of memes. So, but it's usually. You can watch with me. I don't know. We're just gonna play it loudly enough for you guys to listen. We do have a live restriction, so if you want to share the live with your friends, that would be dope. I sure would appreciate you. We're just gonna sit here and wait till this guy. He's gonna come. They're gonna wheel him out, I assume, on a Segway. Or in a bed, and he's just gonna stand there and be like, I'm moving Space Force from Colorado, a blue Democrat hellhole, to Alabama, the best state in our union. He would never say our union. He doesn't have the vocabulary, but you get what I'm saying. And then they're gonna be like, look, he's alive. No more questions, please. And then they're gonna wheel him back out. He's gonna go back to sleep. On a dolly like Hannibal Lecter. Yes.
To Minneapolis, where Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry is talking about gun reform.
Might as well.
And that stem not out of hate, not out of politics.
Can you guys hear this?
These are asks that stem from a love for our children. And right now, as we are wrapping our arms around the families that have suffered so much grief, right now, as we're doing everything possible to help them, to protect them, we also have an obligation to say never again. We don't want to be the next mayor to say this should never happen in our city. One of the most shocking things is the number of mayors from around the country that have texted me that have themselves been involved in some form of school
Is that good?
church shooting. That in and of itself.
Did that make it better?
The answers, the solutions, they're not new. They're
Nice.
very clear.
Nice.
They've been the same
I have two
answers that
mics.
have been around for the last 3 years, 5 years.
I'm a professional.
25 years. We were talking about some of these same solutions when I was in high school. And we have the ability now to make the kind of change that will protect families and keep kids safe going.
This is the mayor of Minneapolis talking
So
about
what are we asking for?
gun reform.
As mayors and as community members, we are asking for a
We're going to show you. Yes,
statewide
that's what we're waiting on.
and
We're going to show
federal
Trump when he
ban on
starts
assault
talking.
Weapons. The day after the horrific shooting, there were a number of important elected officials, including many members of our Democratic caucus, that joined us in the rotunda. They are on board. They are ready for the kind of change that we need to see. Second, we're asking for a ban on high-capacity magazines. What we mean there is that you shouldn't have the ability to reel off 30 shots before you need to reload. Assault weapons and high-capacity magazines, these are devices that were quite literally built and designed to kill people. Not built and designed to hunt deer, built and designed to pierce body armor, pierce somebody's flesh, or take down a whole bunch of people.
So yeah. Again, calling for common sense gun reform that a lot of people, Republicans included, are on board for. Obviously not the hardened sort of constitutionalists, though I have a hard time taking anything that they say seriously, as they are generally just massive fucking hypocrites that pick and choose what parts of the Constitution they want to enforce, considering how deeply and thoroughly unconstitutional most of the things their president, whom they support, does. So it's tough for me to be like, your argument on like the constitutionally protected Second Amendment right that shall not be infringed, when you support somebody who's just like wipes his butt with the Constitution every day, as if he could reach at this point. Anyway, that's just my feeling. I think you guys are hypocrites. I think you guys are soft little hypocrites, and I don't like you. Anyway, still waiting on our guy. 11 minutes. 11 minutes late. The speculation continues. Did he fall? Is he asleep? Having a bathroom emergency? Feeling a little dizzy? Who knows? It does sound like it's been a 30-minute delay. If there's another 30-minute delay, we're just going to start playing bingo or something. I don't know what the fuck. It does take a lot of makeup to cover that giant bruise on his hand, and also his sort of melting flesh demeanor on his face. So, Trump symptom bingo. We could play that, I feel like. Yeah. Anti-progressive. Anti-progressive wants to chat. I think we're going to wait. I think we'll wait. Jacob says, this fucker has stolen a decade of my life. What's another 20 minutes? Pretty nihilist, but yeah, agree. Yeah, I think we have another 15 minutes or so, because we're waiting. We're waiting for them to finish sewing up his diaper. You know? What else can we talk about in the meantime? What else can we talk? Any of you constitutionalists I was maligning in here want to come talk to me? Just for kicks? Want to kill 12 minutes with me? What do you think? Any Trump supporters in here? Are there any Trump supporters in here? Just curious. You don't have to. I'm just. The fuck?
Hi.
I thought I was doing super good. I was like, man. 7,500 people. I went to go find you, and V at Under the Desk News has almost 17,000 people watching it right now.
Well, you know what? They're very news. They've been on for a while too.
Yeah, fine. That's what people were like. What should we do? Should we watch you or her? Them? And I was like, if you want actual
news,
like analysis, this is not the channel for you. If you want,
we're Philly.
Jaded, you've come to the right place.
I just took people through my Republican women closet.
The fact that you're not in costume right now is this is
I just got home.
How I want Caroline Levitt to be telling us.
Well, I have a couple crosses ready.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
What do you think we're going to talk about? I think
nothing burger.
big old nothing burger.
Yeah.
Associated Press says that they're going to talk about the fact that they're moving Space Force from Colorado to Alabama, and that's what this is going to be about. And I think that makes sense in respect to like the fact that we have been doing nothing but for the last 4 days thinking about if he's fucking even on the planet
alive
anymore.
Yeah.
So this is a really good opportunity to wheel him out Hannibal Lecter style in front of the entire world and be like, look, not dead, and then wheel him back off. And then that's
yeah. No, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Or he's going to be like, guess what? Nationwide curfew, and then we can all
right. But I think if we think anything else other than he's going to come out and just be fine, we're going to be very disappointed.
Again, fine is relative. I don't think he's been fine since 1990. Like, fine even then.
Since the war.
Do you think? Since the war, do you think?
Which one? No one knows.
They did this last night. The White House meme page on here did something about his like a memorial thing.
No, of course.
And now
that's wild.
Yeah, and now I think that like this is like a chronically online take about this, but I'm looking at this going like this is even further a troll. They're like, he's late. He's having hard. Like people are, including me.
No, they're always late though. I know that everybody else doesn't watch these live like I do, but they're usually, for at least for the press briefings, usually they're like 30, 40 minutes late.
Well,
because they really respect American workers. I know you know that.
Also, when you're late for stuff, it gives you kind of a sense of like how important and busy they are, as opposed to like being able to be on time would send a signal that they have like their shit together and that they know what they're talking about and that they're prepared. And they don't want to do that. They want to just give off the sense that. And then, yeah, it's a test.
Right. No, I mean, people are asking. I'm on. I think. Are you on Fox News? Begrudgingly on their live. I mean, on their TikTok. Not TikTok. YouTube.
I declined a phone call from somebody just now, so
wow.
I didn't hear what you asked.
Okay. I have pulled up is the Fox News YouTube.
I'm watching live now on YouTube, and also I have the AP also pulled up, which is just
nothing. Yeah.
A live stream on the front of his house.
Beautiful.
My carpeted stairs. Anyway, yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah. Somebody asked what they were tossing out the window. Did you see that?
No.
You didn't see that video? Look it up. There were people tossing stuff out the White House window, and one of them looked like one of the things they tossed out looked like a witch hat. I know it isn't, potentially. adult diapers. It was a body bag.
Are flying out the windows, possibly containing the last shreds of American credibility. Go figure. Welcome to
A lot of people were like, it's the Constitution.
I guess that's pretty swollen, so I apologize for looking like I have a pumpkin for the face. It will happen. I think we're
Good content so far.
between
I want to just show me the fucking.
He's never been a president.
It's the Constitution. It would have been on fire.
Show me the fucking thing that they're.
This video, what are they doing at the White House? Have y'all seen this? Look, they're throwing stuff out the window at the White House. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. I don't know if this is some sort of prank, and they're doing it for maybe they got a camera down there at the bottom of the thing and throwing stuff down.
For the people that are just coming in, we're waiting for the taco.
I don't know about you. I don't know if you've ever moved out of a 3 or 4 story walk up. Sometimes the window is just the more efficient. I can't imagine that.
But those windows are sealed. I read that after 9/11, they were like bulletproofed and sealed. So it takes and that contractors aren't supposed to be in there when the president is in the residence. Am I too online? I should go outside. I should
No, I think that's fine. But like everything about this is just like, hey, we have like protocols and rules in place. Should we follow them? And their administration's like, nah, protocols are for fucking losers and nerds. Why would we do that? And what that is. Everything that they do, they're just like, hey, there's reasons for this. Like, I don't know, a pandemic response team, and they're like, get rid of that shit. That's for geeks. And now we have, who knows? Who fucking knows? 8 more minutes.
Allegedly. Power Move says they do 240.
240?
That's what I'm thinking. You think they're going to show up on time to the reschedule?
Just this scale. Oh, now we're late for the. No, I don't know what we're going to do.
Did you do the video yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. Just checking in. Management checking in.
I thought we were going to be done by now. So I don't know. I also have to post a story. Did you know that I got a live restriction just now for adult content and nudity?
For your thighs?
My thighs.
Well?
Not my thighs. My knee. I'm wearing 7-inch inseam shorts. I'm only 8 inches tall.
Well, sir, hide those things.
I don't know. The reason I say that is that I have to post something else for another company that I dare not name at the moment.
Oh yeah, the other one, yeah. Yeah, you can't name it, but
next time. Well, all right. What are you gonna do? You gonna watch too?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Cool. Cool. All right.
Somebody asked if I'm going to be on SNL. I wish I knew.
Wouldn't it be great if some sort of like company could help you with that? Anyway,
yeah, that would be great.
Well, I mean, with this current purge that's happening, I feel like both can get a call.
I could. I told you. I mean, there's just me and our, just you and me and our almost 3,000, a couple thousand closest friends. Well, I mean, I think I don't know how the way they do the casting process as of this point, but people do get to submit, and then they might not ever hear back. I got to submit.
That's good.
You know.
I just keep calling Lauren Michaels' personal phone, and
you have it?
yeah,
we all have each other's phone numbers. It's on
the media. Because you guys, yeah.
So that's what I keep calling it. He's like, please stop calling me. And then, so I don't think that's working. But I'm undeterred.
During the press corps, man. You know what's interesting? I was talking to somebody. I had a show last night, and like some people came up to me afterwards that are like that follow me on Instagram, and they're like, "How do you come up with all the crosses?" And I was like, "A lot of it is also what's on sale at Michael's, and or the dollar store."
Which is crazy, because that's exactly how Caroline Levitt
dresses.
Yeah, exactly. So
every time she wears an outfit, I can find it very quickly online, and it's always on sale.
It's remarkable how like authentic these costumes are, because
I use Rent the Runway, so I get her actual outfits.
You and 7 other 90-year-old women
use Rent the Runway.
Use those outfits on Rent the Runway.
That's why they're always available.
They're always available because nobody is leading a PTA meeting.
I could show people in here. I made one. Oh man, I'm gonna have to re-glue this. I made one yesterday. For example, I was at the grocery store and they had back to school supplies for sale, like on sale. So I'm gonna do an I am rubber and your glue cross. This came off, but I have to glue it back on.
Well, luckily you have some.
I have so much.
Oh my God.
Okay, well.
Yeah, all right.
It's so fun.
We can reconvene after.
Okay.
Or go about our day. Either way.
Bye. How do you log off of this thing? Just.
That's funny. All right. She's great. Oh no. Do we still have a restriction? Let's see. I can't click on this when you guys are sending me gifts. No, stop sending me gifts. I do have a live restriction. 2 more minutes. You fucking nerds. Someone said, I love her more than you. Hurtful. Understandable, but hurtful. Unnecessary, I think, for me to have read that. It's fine. I'm not going to internalize that. Restart? Are you out of your mind? I'll take the ban. 7,200 people in here. You restart. You restart. Do you ever sleep? Yeah. Yeah. It's been 12 hours since I left. 8 of those were asleep. Promise. I promise. It's delayed again. Should we be playing a game? I don't know that I can. I've kept your attention now for a solid hour. Maybe not. There's 400 people just left. 400 people are like, I'm out of here. Oh, God. Why? Discord said something about me. Oh. What should we do? How do we make this a fun game? Next time it's delayed, we take a shot of spicy water. It's 12:30. It's 12:30. I was gonna go for a ride, but maybe it'll make my ride a little more interesting.
Where's Waldo? I Spy. Let's start a Deadpool. Oh my God. This is... We're feeding into his power trip. Yeah, but you know, he's the president. Let me rephrase that. It's the president. It's the presidency. So, like, this has been a fucking weird week. I think we can all agree. So, and with all of the shit that's happening, or just endless amounts of shit, when they schedule a press briefing, you kind of have to fucking talk about it. I see, 2:45. I know. They gotta, what happened was he needed a diaper change, and then he washed his hands for the first time in 2 years, and then he washed the fucking makeup off, and you don't want to see his like old man bruise, so they gotta reapply the makeup, and then they're running out of that special hue, that fucking traffic cone orange, you know? This shit takes time. He's moving slowly. Thanks, April. Appreciate you. Yeah, send me your heart me's. 7,000 you. The comments on YouTube are funny. They sure are. And there are a trillion of them. Is bro dead or not? It's fine. It's not that suspicious. It turns out it's not that suspicious to have this delay. It's really okay. Thanks for these things. Is my mic working? I thought it's working. Is it not working? It should be both working. No? Great. We do have a live restriction because Republicans hate seeing men's thighs. So if you can just do me a favor and like and share the live with all your like lefty friends, just do that for me. Something's going on. I would appreciate it. Keep the room full, you know? Thanks. Send me your stupid heart me's, whatever the fuck that means. Yeah. All right. There are a lot there. So I'm just watching on the AP. I don't know why I keep calling it that. That's a fucking supermarket. The AP feed. And there are a ton of international viewers. And just a crazy amount. People just replying with their flags. So he's not just making us wait. He's making the entire fucking world wait as he shuffles down from his gilded room atop Snowflake Mountain into the Oval Office, where he will address us non-coherently. Every day they got to get up, week in democracy, eat lunch, club a baby seal, eat dinner. It's a lot of work, dude. Give them some time. You know? At my peak, what was my max bench press? My peak is now. and it's 285. Oh, it's a lie. I don't know what it is. Waiting for the event to begin. Mike isn't working. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, other Mike. No, it's not. Is it delayed till 3? Is it delayed till 3? Where are you guys getting the fuck off with this? Is that confirmed? Where are you guys getting the updates? C-SPAN? 2:45 on C-SPAN. Okay, we'll stick with that. We got a couple more minutes. I want to do this. Until the press briefing starts. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
I withdrew my guest request because I was falling asleep. I'm not gonna lie, but you invited me back, so it's fine. Yeah, like I have a meeting in 12 minutes. So, you know, he either gonna do it or he ain't. So, I think this is about to be boring as hell. He's gonna be like, "We're moving it to Colorado from Alabama," and then that's gonna be it.
It's the other way around. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't care enough to pay attention. So it's moving from Alabama to Colorado. It's moving from Colorado to Alabama.
They're actually, what they're doing is
moving to Alabama.
They're changing the names of the states so that they don't have to move.
Oh, got it. Yeah, no, this is about to be boring as hell. And, like, you're probably right. They're applying the concealer and the bronzer and showing that he's alive. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I get to break the unfortunate news to you. Donald Trump is still alive and kicking. Like, he's still president. It is what it is. He's going to announce this boring-ass thing. And everyone's like, oh, he's dragging it out. He's dragging it out. No, they're literally, first of all, very normal for a presidential press conference to get pushed even this far. That's very normal. Number two, they're trolls.
They're trolls.
Yeah, they like the fact that everyone is talking about him because this is the first time he's controlled the fucking news cycle in like a month.
They just pushed it to 3. I'm gonna go to bed.
I have this interview. I'm interviewing someone at 2:00 to talk about this polling that came out. It's like a org person about it's specifically about black men in the American dream. Very interesting polling. As soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to sleep.
Well,
I'm going to sleep.
We love a nap. Get after it, dude.
Well, I didn't go to bed. I was up watching Alaskan camp survival YouTube videos.
You do like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, okay. I'll keep you I'll send you a text message about what happened.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye. Goodbye, Olivia. I don't know what that is. I got a text message. I got a series of text messages introducing me to somebody just now from somebody I haven't talked to in a really long time. And I don't know what to make of it. I haven't read them, so I don't want to pass judgment because it could. Sometimes that's good, but oftentimes they're like, "Hey, I know I haven't spoken to you in 2 years, but I'm connecting you with my friend Bob." Oh, yeah, it's the. Never mind. It's good. It's actually cool. That's a cool thing. Never mind. I retract my statement. This is gonna end up being a complete waste of fucking time. 100%. So, but look, we got to spend the afternoon together. Isn't that exciting? Look at us. Look at us. I'm not going anywhere. We're in it for the long haul. I got iced coffee. I got 65 of my 100 of my closest friends. 6,500. Am I having a stroke? Am I having a Donald Trump moment here? It's been delayed till 3. It sounds like. Okay. Wait, we said we were going to do a shot. We said we were going to do a shot. Who said Dean had 42,000 people? 60,000 people? What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? Thanks. Thanks for completing my live call. I want to be... It's all right. It's okay. It's fine. Look. It's not about the quality. It's not about the quantity. It's about the... I can't. I want to watch what they're watching. What are they watching?
What would you say if a man asked you what you bring to the table?
Very loud. We have the right people in here. That's all I'm saying. Oh. Hold on. I gotta switch to my burner account. And?
Oh yeah, as long as I'm fine.
You're a big fan?
I wouldn't say a big fan. It's entertaining. I love liberal tears. You cry every fucking night. You and your panel of bitches.
Damn. You must be going through it, huh, Matt? You're just having a tough time over there. You gotta. Yeah. I just think that like that's pretty transparent of somebody who is just like really deeply unhappy with themselves is to like come on here and like swim around in other people's misery, watching people going through a hard time and like enjoying that. That's tough. That's
you don't look like you're going through a hard time, man.
I'm doing great. Everybody else is fucking not doing so good.
So whose misery am I swimming around in, man?
All of the women who you just so colloquially referred to as bitches. Those guys, right? All the women that are in here all the time, right?
They're not here. It's just me and you.
You're just having a tough time over there, Matt.
Do you want to do a push-up contest?
Not particularly.
I figured, as you know, I'm a trainer. But you challenge other people all the fucking time.
Oh, you don't have camera access, Matt.
So where do we go from here? Crying about Trump, now you're crying because I called your friends bitches.
Who's crying, dude? I'm just noting how fucking lonely you sound. I also don't think that you have a really firm grasp on what a tariff is. I don't think that you're intelligent enough to even have that conversation. And so like really kicking a dead horse doesn't really do me any good. You know, it just makes me look like an asshole.
I'm not intelligent, but like 5 minutes ago I was based off of the way I sound, I'm upper echelon, as you say.
I was just trying to be nice. I was just trying to be nice, dude.
I don't need you to kiss my ass.
Okay. What's your cycle like?
You want to push-up contest?
What's your cycle like, dude?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Nice, man. Nice. You know what I love doing is like pretending to like excel at something, but really just cheat the whole time. Isn't that crazy?
Is that why you don't ride anymore?
I got hit by a car, man.
Shit happens.
Yeah. Yeah, but I excelled clean for 15 years.
That's good. I'm happy for you.
Do most trainers just blast gear and then are just as a result just cranky fucking curmudgeons on the internet?
You think I'm cranky? I've never been called cranky.
You seem cranky, dude.
I just don't get you liberals. I think it's ridiculous. Like, are we gonna have to deal with this and listen to this for like literally the next 3 years, or maybe the next?
If we're winning so bad, or if you're just crushing it, Matt, why is it that you are concerned with our sort of like displeasure in how the guy's running the country?
It's just annoying. I can't scroll without seeing fucking liberals crying about this, crying about that. The man dead this weekend. He's on TV, and now you're still talking shit about him. And how
What was the last book you read?
The Art of Seduction.
Yeah, I get that. Self-help's important, especially in areas where like you lack. So that makes sense.
Because you know me. What was the last book you read?
I'm reading The Science of Stuck right now.
Oh, yeah, seem pretty stuck.
Good one.
Yeah, you
nailed it.
Stuck on Trump.
You get it out of your system? Do you feel better or worse now?
I feel fine. I feel fine when I started. I feel fine now.
Nice, man.
Your chat is wild. Oh, like just fucking crybabies all night. Like, don't y'all gotta go to work in the morning?
Do you?
I do, actually.
So what are you doing here? Crying.
Asking why y'all are crying.
You're just in here complaining. You're doing the same thing that these guys are. You understand that, right? You complain the whole time about fucking liberals. You're complaining. You've done nothing but complain this entire time. How do you not track that?
You really talked about shit. Like,
you do the same thing. You're them. You're the same as them.
What is it going to take for y'all to get on board and act like fucking Americans and just deal with? Nobody ever agrees 100% with any politician.
How old are you, Matt?
I'm almost 40.
You're almost 40?
Yep.
How long have you been paying close attention to politics?
Since about 8th grade.
8th grade?
Yep.
What does almost 40 mean? I'm 40.
Yeah. I'm not 40, but I'm close to it.
I'm just trying to get a sense. I'm just trying to get a sense of like what was the first election you voted in?
The first election was Obama.
Yeah.
Yep.
First term?
Yeah, just the first one.
When he ran against
the dead guy.
The dead guy.
Yeah.
So I can tell you're really into politics now, even.
I mean, he's fucking dead. Who cares about McCain? That's what his name was. And then I voted for Mitt Romney. And then I voted for Trump 3 times.
You voted for McCain?
I voted for Mitt Romney. I voted for Obama the first time. I drank the Kool-Aid. Then it was Mitt Romney. And ever since.
I'm going to be honest. I don't believe a fucking word you're saying right now. I think you're just lying for fun. Am I right? Am I right?
lying for fun.
Yeah, you're just trolling. You're just bored at night. What was the big change in Obama's second term that had you vote for a milquetoast fucking Republican?
He just didn't do shit for us. So
didn't do shit.
Be the one to help him.
No, didn't do shit, huh?
He did.
Pulled us out of the worst recession the country had ever seen since the 20s. Didn't do shit though.
For black people.
Didn't do shit for black people.
Yeah. And so I wasn't going to vote for him again just because he was black. I made that mistake. So I voted for the other guy. And then Donald Trump enters the ring, and
I don't believe it. I don't believe any of this, dude. I just think this is just kind of like a weird, sad thing that you're doing.
It's weird that you think that.
Okay.
What's wrong with Mitt Romney?
What's wrong with Mitt Romney? Nothing, man. I that was kind of my point. In that, like, the whole time you're like, why can't we just get along? And like the sort of thing is like the implication being like Trump is doing the same shit as like regular Republicans have been doing for the last 100 years, and like the reality is that something that like you and people like you don't understand is that like this guy represents a completely different sort of like mentality in terms of what it represents and the hatred that like he sort of cosigns is a different.
I said strength. You say hatred, I call it strength. He doesn't take shit from anybody, and I mean, I don't know what else to say about him. I don't think he's hateful.
What I'm saying is that like the noted precipitous rise in like white supremacist groups and their strengths started when it became okay for people to like take their mask off a little bit, right? And like that, so like they lean into that in a big way. I don't know if you just decide to not see it on the internet, but like that's hateful. People that follow him are very hateful. Not everybody.
Hateful. I mean, what are we talking about? You guys literally just fucking celebrated the idea of the president being dead all goddamn weekend, and here you are telling me about fucking hate,
Matt,
and how Trump supporters are. Like,
well, Matt, hang on. Well, here's the thing. Well, first of all, the same could be said about anytime Biden like disappeared for 3 days, people were like, he's dead. This is great. So like, I don't think that I accept this sort of like this equivalence, but additionally, like, let's say you're like gay in America, and in
America. In America.
Really?
I am.
Good for you. You getting married?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm a man.
Men never get married.
I just don't need to marry another man. I can't help the way I was born, but I'm not going to marry another guy.
That's cool.
Dude, I was just up here and I got banned. I took the appeal and here I am again.
You took a pill?
Why do followers do that? Why,
you took a pill?
Do you report me and try to get me banned for 5 days, and TikTok brings me back on your page or your live. What is that about? You know what that proves? It proves that you are a fraud. You appeased your followers, and they do what you tell them to do. But then I appeal it, and I'm back on your page.
Renee, that's a good substitute. I would say that you're kind of a big conspiracy theorist, and I've never said that. In fact, I said immediately following you getting banned, you should have been still in here. Don't report to guests. I said that a bunch of times.
Okay, tell them that now, because of what I'm about to tell you. Tell your followers don't ban Bronco. Tell your followers right now.
Guys, don't. Well, I'll just say this. Don't say anything that's going to get you banned, because it's not always them. It's just TikTok listens to you say some hateful ass shit.
What did
but I'll just say this.
Okay,
I'll
what
just
did
say
I
this.
say?
You called me a
banned?
Bronco. You called me like a bunch of names.
What did I say?
I didn't kick you off your live. I didn't kick you off my live.
What did I say?
You called me like a string of names before you got kicked out.
What?
Yeah. I'm not going to repeat it.
No, what did I say? I want to know, because TikTok won't tell me. What did I say to get
Just don't use foul language. Pretend you're around I was going to say children, but you're not allowed near children. I know that.
Wow.
Guests, guys, don't report to guests, okay?
Wow. Do you have children?
13.
13 children?
13 kids.
What's their names?
The whole gang?
Yeah. Alphabetically. Tell me alphabetically your 13 kids' names.
They're all
no,
names,
dude.
So I can't do it alphabetically.
Come on,
I can't do it alphabetically.
But you got 2 million followers. You should be able to do that.
There's Matt, Megan, Methuen, Martha, Mackenzie. Oh God.
Alfred, John.
Mark. No, they're all M's. They're all M's. They're all M's. Mishi, Melissa, Megan again because we ran out. Maria, Mary, Michael, Mabel.
Wrong.
You can't tell me I'm wrong. Those are the names of my children.
Dude.
I love, and how I call them to dinner is I just go,
Those aren't your kids. Those are your cats.
I have 13 cats also.
13 cats.
I have 13 cats also.
The dude that was just on here, he was a black dude, right? You even said that he was a black dude.
Who can say? I didn't say that he was a black dude.
You even said you're obviously black. You told him that. And then the girl that was on here before him, that chick, I guarantee.
Was she black also?
I'm going to leave it at that. You're a bitch. Go to bed.
It's going to be a sticker in the Discord in 2 seconds. There's going to be a sticker in the Discord in 2 seconds. Make sure whoever's doing it, make sure that it has a raccoon, okay? Make sure it has a raccoon. Subscribe to our Discord. This is a good opportunity. Make sure you're subscribed so you can get access to the Discord. You're a bitch, go to bed. That's how I'm going to sign off from now on. It's how I'm going to sign off from now on. It's cool. I don't need this shit.
Yeah, before you say what you were about to say about your birthday, I rudely interrupted GT, who was trying to say that on October 17th, something.
18th.
18th.
No Kings 2.0.
Oh, no shit, I didn't know that. Are you serious?
Yeah.
November 7th, I can't go.
Why?
Because I'm going to be in Ireland.
What the dude, I am so sick of everybody I know. Just like, I'm the only one who doesn't like just have all this unlimited disposable cash to go travel. I don't have a passport. No.
$1,000 a month and you can't.
No. I don't have a passport. I've never left the country.
There you go. No. Don't fucking gloss over the first one.
This.
Go get a passport, you psychotic weirdo.
I've never left the country. You know what my idea of a vacation is? You know what my vacation this year is, Chris? I'm going to DC for 4 days to have brunch and to gossip with my friends.
Both of you go get a passport. It's
I don't want
insane that. What do you mean you don't want a passport?
It's like having to go. I mean, I do.
Go get a passport.
I do. I want to
fill it out right now.
I want to get a passport, GT, but I have to go somewhere in person. It's like going to the DMV.
No. Yeah, it does not. So go to the DMV.
Congress. They
can take your own picture.
I took my own picture. My passport. Well, you and I have
I know.
a special set of skills.
Wait, go to
my
see
passport
that, bro.
photo. My passport photo is my current profile picture.
What are you guys up? You, Lysandra and Good Troll always up to something no good.
We're cooler.
Wait. So you can do the whole thing online?
No.
Okay, that's what
You
I
have
thought.
to go in person. But also,
I can't do that.
it's not that big a deal. You're in Chicago. There are multiple passport offices in Chicago.
That's so much work. That's like
it's not.
Do you know how long it took me to get like a I had a horizontal ID from when I was 16 till I was this year. Because like who wants to go?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
Who wants to go?
Chris, one day we're gonna wake up and we're gonna be like, uh-oh, and then we're gonna need to go to Canada.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not.
true.
Really great.
I'll fly to Chicago and make you do this.
You fly. You fly to Denver, and I'll go to the passport office with you.
Come to Atlanta.
Lysandra, I'm actually going to be in Atlanta tomorrow and Friday.
Both of you need to do this.
Oh my god!
As
I leave
people
on
on
Friday
this.
for
I'm
Canada,
gonna do it.
but-
Wait, I leave on Friday for Georgia Southern. Maybe like Thursday we could I don't know,
Come
grab
out with
lunch
me
or
on
something.
Thursday.
Yeah. I'll text I have your number.
Oh,
I'll text
Gigi,
you.
you just have all the FOMO this week.
Just bully him to go. Come hang out on Thursday, and then just go to the
Wait,
passport.
Lysandra, that'd be fun. We can make a video together or something.
Reserve. You can reserve an appointment. It takes like.
Us making your passport.
No,
Yeah.
the passport. You know what? I can do it. I can do hard things, and you know why I know that? Because I had to go to an appointment at the IRS office.
Ew.
That was the most terrible, mind-numbing, impatient thing I've ever had to do in my life.
Chris, do you have TSA pre-check?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna make you an appointment.
On Thursday.
That's so sweet.
You don't have pre-check? Is that what I just heard?
Yeah, I don't. Wait.
I'll take you to do both.
Wait,
You
Lysandra,
don't either?
Hold on. I'm sorry. So listen, we're gonna hang out in Atlanta Thursday, and instead of getting like a lunch, food, chatting, making content, we're gonna go. I'm sorry to get a passport and to get TSA pre-check.
Porque no los dos? We could do all of it.
That's true, actually.
You can, but also you get global entry.
I'm
Get
a
global
member.
entry. But also the amount that you guys travel, like.
I know. I just love how cute it is. Chris is willing to fly to another state to have his handheld, to go outside, to go just run an errand.
Okay, all right.
It's different.
Okay, excuse me.
He's a big boy in a big city.
I'm not a big
scary
boy.
Sometimes.
I'm not a big boy. Small
Well,
boy.
you're a little boy.
Grow up.
I also am a small boy.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Mine isn't
Anyway.
because I'm scared. Mine's because I'm lazy. That's
Okay. I'll get a
Why are we
passport.
talking about this? Oh, right. I'm going to Ireland, and I can't go to this fucking thing, which is sad.
I'll get a passport.
But is there another one? You're saying there's another one?
Take me instead.
Olivia?
What?
I have a date.
What do you? I meant
What?
take me instead of you. I'm saying if you can't go, take me instead, Lysandra.
All right. Well, damn. That's crazy.
She wasn't taking me in the first place.
No, but you just said it so matter of fact. Like I got plans. Like I wasn't talking.
Did you
to
say that there was
guy.
another one in Denver?
No, I don't know. I was asking.
What's the difference?
Somebody
between,
said
is a passport
this
office
thing
like
was
a
happening.
specific thing, or is it combined with like something else?
Olivia, I'll
Yes, ma'am.
just do I have your email? Send me your email.
I will do that. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Also, because I'm supposed to do a call with them or something like that.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, Lysandra, I'm just gonna say this. If this doesn't work out, I have someone who owes me a favor. That this would be the perfect person for me to ask
How do you guys know all these people?
because of my new big girl job that I don't talk about on the internet.
Dark money.
It's
Okay, Chris.
she personally knows the governor of California at this point.
That's right.
I don't. Oh my God, guys! If you haven't already, please go read my op-ed that was published this morning in the Houston Chronicle about how Gavin Newsom is doing more for Texans than our own government. Please go read my op-ed. It's my
I like that.
It's my first published op-ed in the Houston Chronicle. It's titled like "Thank You, Gavin Newsom." I worked really hard on it. Yeah, thank you.
W's. I'll check that out, Olivia.
Thanks.
Weird.
That's awesome.
Shared it on Threads, so you can find it on my Threads, which is just Olivia Juliana, and also on Twitter. But I feel like you guys probably aren't there, which like understandable.
Oh shoot.
So did you have to
LT.
adjust the title from
Yes.
To the Love of My Life, Silver Fox, and Governor of California?
You know, they did make an editor's note. Oh,
Golly.
hi.
Can I just say this is the first time our friend Jolly Good Ginger has been in the request box that I did not get a text message telling me that he was in my request box.
What's
up?
I just organically saw him there.
I'm coming to see you.
Yeah, please do. We want everybody to come see us.
I will be there Thursday.
I'll be there in November, but
I'll be
We'll still be here in November, probably.
Marissa shouldn't have left. There's a woman who is a frequent guest on this panel who is a very cool lady who's singing your praises earlier, and she was like, "Oh, I can't, I would be so starstruck," and I was like, "Russell."
Well, I appreciate
and then she
the
left.
support. Yeah, I appreciate the support. Support's major. A lot of people coming through the Union Station. A lot of support, so we appreciate it.
Jolly, are there any treats you want me to bring you?
No, just your presence, Olivia, is a
Oh, thanks.
Presents full of Modelo.
Look, brother.
I wish we can't drink on site.
I was gonna say.
I wish. No, like, to be honest, a lot of people have brought us a lot of shit, and a lot of people have showed up, supported us. We raised a lot of money very fast, and so really, what we need is just people. We need people present to protest.
It's growing, right?
Oh God, yeah, growing's a word you can use. Like, we started with 5 people, and today, at our height, there was like 600 people.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's incredible, Jolly.
Let's go.
But like, people come and go, which is the whole thing. Like, we've been saying that, like, just come and go. First of all, you're not even allowed to sleep in Union Station, so like, that's, if you sleep there, like, we'll lose our permit, so don't do that. So like, it's a shift thing. You're gonna come in shifts, but so people come and go. Some people come from, around the way, and they stay 2 or 3 days. They go back home. There's one guy who's been there. He come for 2 days, 3 days, goes home. A couple days later, he comes back. Like, today was like the start of his 3rd trip. So it's whatever. Just come when you can come.
Yep.
But we have plenty to do, which is to protest not only the military occupation of D.C., but also what ICE and federal agents are doing in downtown D.C., which is harassing everybody.
Yep. Hell yeah. Good job, dude.
Dude, Jolly, that's incredible. Everyone get some W's in the chat.
Oh yeah, it's been an amazing response. Like, even it's beyond what I expected. Like, I guess I really didn't have any expectations, but it's just been crazy. Like, I go downtown DC, and every single fucking person on the streets like, "Jolly, you're the guy doing the protest. We love you. Thank you from DC. DC loves you." I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? It's like everybody.
That's great.
Because DC doesn't want this shit. Like, the truth is, fuck what you heard on Fox News. DC residents don't want this.
Yep.
At all.
America doesn't want this.
You're just such a fucking badass. Like, everything you do, it's just so kick-ass and amazing. Just literally every time you come up and you're like, "Oh, I'm doing this little thing," and it's like, "Oh, I'm just casually like help lead this big-ass protest against this corrupt fucking government in the nation's capital." Like, just the epitome of public service, man. We just love you. I will never say things that nice about you ever.
It's true, and I hate that it's true. I hate that this man. It's just who he is all the time. But it's fucking true, and
I
it's
think
awesome.
part of it though is like, yeah, I'm weird too. Like, that's the problem. Like, I do weird shit. Like, oh, let's go to Union Station and just stay there. Like, that's weird, but we just did it.
Jolly, the least you could do is not be so humble. Like, you could be a real ass about it. It'd make us feel better if you weren't so, like...
Get a little good trouble.
I'm not trying to be humble. It's not it. I don't know. I don't mean
Guys,
that.
that's good. That's it. That's your username. And it's like you're using it in both. You're not saying, like, get a little good trouble in there, like, get you in there, which is... But you're saying, like, get in good trouble. So I get it.
Hey, DC, why don't you hop on a flight? Hop on a flight Thursday. Meet me in DC. We'll meet at Union Station.
Dude, come out. This weekend's going to be dope too. By the way, there's this account, if you haven't seen it, that called for all the January 6ers to come to DC on 9/11. Did you guys see that?
I
don't know.
9/11?
Yes. Okay, so let me give you a back. So I'm gonna give you
perpetrated by. Actually,
this is a 60-second breakdown. All right. So there's this guy who shows up at a lot of protests we do in DC, like marches and shit like that. And just because I'm always in DC, I know who he is. He's like Laura Loomer's like fucking lapdog, right?
My God.
So anyway, he pulled up one day. I called him out. I was like, "Hey, that's Laura Loomer's lapdog," and then I put a video up about it, and it got like several 100,000 views or whatever. So ever since that day, Laura Loomer's cronies, which there's this one account like Corrine something, who cares? Laura Loomer's cronies have been like trolling my page because I called out the guy who tries to disguise himself as a leftist, but he's not, to troll all of our marches. So in response to me calling him out, there's this one account that's big on X, because you know that's like the conservative cesspool, has called for all of the January 6ers to come in 9/11, mostly to fuck with us. So I want to hear your input. I want to hear you guys' input, because I can see the pros and the cons. What I'm thinking about doing, okay, because we raised a bunch of money in the GoFundMe, is taking like $1,000 of that GoFundMe money and buying Subway sandwiches. And then whenever they pull up, we're going to go out there in mass and just fucking pelt them with Subway.
Throw them.
Oh, dude, like,
I love that. I love that idea.
Hey, Marissa's in the box.
I was just gonna say, Marissa scoped needs to
Does someone have to be booted?
come up here and fangirl. Oh, I'll drop down. I can drop
On
down.
one hand,
Bye,
on one
Karen.
hand, we'll probably get arrested.
See
but-
you guys.
Love you.
Don't. Well, yeah. I think I don't want to be the fucking Debbie Downer here.
Oh, about like don't do it. Would I love to see that? Yes.
No, I think. Wait, what's wrong with
It would
that?
be so iconic.
Wait, I have no problem with that.
Yeah,
It
'cause
would-
you gotta
I do.
understand,
I like
in
the
DC
imagery.
right now. The Subway sandwich,
what-
everything right now.
What's the problem?
Don't throw food.
Find a way. They'll find a way
Oh.
to jail for that and make
Yeah.
it.
Do you know how
They're-
much
they're
Subway
gonna-
sandwiches are now?
They
I know. 'cause
Subway
I bought
sandwiches are
them.
like $400.
Yeah, that's actually true. Fuck.
No, but also
we're
like
spending a bunch of money like also on food for the community. This is just like food to hit people in the head with.
I think. What if we could just disguise something else as Subway sandwiches?
Oh, I like it.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like a brick.
Yeah, oh, Jesus
No,
Christ. Okay,
that
let's
would
not do
hurt.
that. Dude, you should take a fucking brick and wrap it in a Subway sandwich. Like,
Don't do that.
Counter.
Don't do that.
Water balloons.
Not
No,
a brick.
why
A
don't
brick
you
is too
wrap
much.
something?
Water balloons.
Why don't you wrap something
Ooh,
that's.
I like water balloons. I like this.
Water balloons.
No.
Several
What if I
water
went to
balloons.
Subway? What if I went to Subway? I was like, hey, can I buy like 400 wrappers?
That's what I'm saying.
They'll
But
say no, but you should try.
No, but yeah, you should buy Subway wrappers, but then like make the water balloons 12 inches or 6 inches and shapes, I guess.
They charged me $15 for 2 loaves of bread and
Jesus.
2 wrappers. By the way,
Yeah, that's also what we were thinking about. We were thinking about buying not really sandwiches, just like
yeah, just the bread.
bread.
You gotta buy day old bread from Jimmy John's.
Yeah, but you need the Subway wrapper for it.
You gotta have the Subway wrapper.
keep those
Like right now in DC, like the Subway, like that's iconic right now in DC, right? So
Yo, now I know where I gotta get lunch on Thursday when I drop in.
no,
People
listen,
are saying cut up.
Olivia, I'll take you to the Subway where they sold the.
That would be great content. I'm so excited.
I'll take you. I'll take you to the exact Subway that sold the sandwich that was heard around the world.
This sandwich heard around the world.
Around the world, period. Okay, yes, this is exciting.
Chris, I'm gonna drop you for 2 seconds.
No,
Don't
you're fine.
go
Yeah,
anywhere.
I don't
Okay,
no
appreciate
worries.
it.
I have to
Okay.
be quick too. Like I dropped because I'm doing a bunch of stuff, but
Oh, the woman, Callie the Conqueress. Go on.
Jolly, it's great to actually get a chance to talk to you. Big supporter of what you guys are doing. I told Matt a couple days ago. I've been in the military for a long time, and it's never been this politicized. So I appreciate what you guys are doing out there.
No, it means a lot. I really appreciate you, and you're not wrong. Like the military is becoming essentially a political weapon, and that's what I've been saying to the Guard members out at Union Station and downtown exhibit. And the best part about it is literally while I'm on the megaphone talking, there's passersby taking pictures with the vehicle. I'm like, look at this person. I'll say it while they're doing it. I'm like, look right here. They're taking a picture with you now. Congratulations. You took an oath to be a photo op. Like, think about that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
like, it matters, you know. So
And the recent ruling that came out about the deployment to LA being unlawful.
Right.
Like they were handed down orders from the top of the DoD saying they could violate the PCA. Like these are all big things that for sure will be affecting their presence.
And I think that that's going to happen in DC soon. Mm-hmm. And what I'm about to say, I've not said on social media before. So congratulations, GT, breaking this. We're working on a federal injunction to file a lawsuit against Donald Trump for deploying the Guard in DC. So
let's go.
We're currently in the process of that right now.
Let's go.
We've already found out. We found out the stipulations for how we can do a federal injunction. We've already found out what stipulations we have to meet. And I'm not going to go into those details because I don't want to fuck up our lawsuit.
Yeah.
But our plan is to sue fucking Trump and require him to withdraw the Guard from DC. So,
well, I'm fucking super into that. Let me just say this too. Also, don't throw anything at these people.
But I want to so bad, bro.
I know you want to. I can look. Here's what you do. You get Walter to dress up as Walter, cosplaying something, throw fucking sandwiches at Walter. But because here's why. A lot of those people are, what's the nicest way I can say this? Fucking stupid, and also will carry. And it's just, and it's also, that's also, you don't want to get in legal trouble if you start it. Or if they try and say that you started it, it's just not fucking worth it, even for the laughs.
Like part of me is like, I'll take the charge,
I don't.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm normally the always anti stuff like this every time. I have a special place in my heart for J6ers. It's one of my most passionate topics,
exactly.
And so if it's not going to hurt, it's not going to harm them. They are psychotic enough. So many of them have charges to do some shit.
What hurts the movement? Jolly being in jail, or Jolly not being in jail?
You're right. You got a lot of this is sandwich? Taming your own emotions for the good of the
get arrested for
water balloons. Water balloons. It was a great idea.
Fine, it's still a great idea, but
let that one.
Let Olivia throw it. Olivia can go to jail. That's fine.
Excuse me. I am not made for jail or prison.
I'm just Harry Sisson's friend. No one will notice.
What's your name as you're getting arrested? My name is Harry J. Sisson.
Yeah. My name is Sam.
Sam Parnas. 2 M's.
Guys, wait. You guys want a good laugh? I got a DM today from Students for Life, the Right to Life group. Students for Life. Asking me if I would be willing to participate in a debate with their president. They would pay to fly me out to do this debate. And I responded literally just the word no. I just responded the word no.
Who is the Students for Life?
She literally looks like me. She looks like me but evil. Look her up right now. She looks
evil
like me,
Olivia
but evil. I swear to God, she looks like me, but evil. If you took all the joy out of my heart, that's what she looks like.
Hang on, Students for Life.
I think that's her. It's Students for Life or Right to Life. I think her name's Kristen Hawkins or something.
Kristen Hawkins.
She's me but evil. I'm telling you.
Kristen Hawkins. Unapologetic. Hey, KristenHawkins.com. Unapologetically.
So first of all, Stephen Hawkins would not agree with her, so I don't point that out.
This is an evil.
This woman. Oh yeah. She did the whatever podcast and got ripped apart.
Yeah, I've seen her.
She did it with Destiny and got fucking clowned on for an hour and a half.
Who's taking care of my kids?
Bring up a photo.
Imagine her. Dude, how's your website the first thing? Unapologetically pro-life. How about unapologetically? Never mind.
She does look like you, but a worse, more Republican
she looks
version.
like me, but evil. Isn't it funny?
I think it's a bit
It is. It's evil Olivia Juliana.
No one knows.
See?
That's crazy.
That's funny.
I know.
That's funny.
It's like me if I had all of the joy sucked out of me, and then I just looked like that.
Okay, real quick, I got a dip, but I want to say one thing before I go. There's a guy who's been spamming your comments, so I want to reply to him. He keeps asking, is Jolly really a combat vet? Because what he's trying to say is that I'm not. So I want to give a 2-part answer to this.
Wait, pause. Who is it?
Oh God, I gotta find him. That's a lot of work. I don't want to do that. He's in your comments. Right. He's asked it 37 times or 47.
I'll look.
So I'm going to say this. Number 1, yes, I am. And number 2, your mom loves me. All right, guys.
Bye, Jolly. We love you.
Appreciate you, Jolly.
Love you, Jolly.
Keep it up.
Keep it, Jolly.
Bye,
guys. I have a problem where the only things in life I can do, I struggle to do things that I find enjoyable and not productive. Like my therapist has deducted that like if I don't find it productive, or I don't think about even if I'm doing nothing, I'm thinking about being productive, and I will only do things that I deem productive. So I have to like find more, like force myself to do more hobbies, so I'm not just constantly like stressed about life. So I got this guitar today, and I've been fucking around with it all day trying to.
We heard
it. Oh really?
Wait, when was this? Play a song. Go.
Dude, I've fucking spent like an hour and a half just like learning how to
Tuning
it, learning chords and like
Oh
how
my
to
god,
strum.
you can't
and
play any songs, loser. I'm just kidding.
I have a theory that every band either wants to be a DJ or wants to have a guitar.
So fucking real, Lysandra.
Every what?
Every
Man either has been a DJ, wants to be a DJ, or has a guitar.
GT, do you follow one of these?
I play the drums.
See?
Wait, really?
What do you mean C? You're wrong. That's not a guitar or a DJ.
I have none of my friends play instruments. None of my friends play instruments.
That was not
Chris,
the accusation.
I'm your friend.
What the fuck are you
talking
friend,
about?
male friends.
Oh.
Roy said straight men.
That's
Guys, do you want me to blow your mind?
No. I am talking about the men that I'm unfortunately subjected to.
Chris is like, oh, really?
Unfortunately subjected to.
He plays as he strums no notes on his guitar. Yes.
Guys, can I surprise you? Did you know that I'm a classically trained pianist?
No.
What can you define? Wait. Did you say classically trained? This is like the casual sex implies the existence of ranked competitive sex, so which means that classical trained piano implies the existence of ranked.
First of all,
what's
no,
the opposite?
it does not.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Saying, "Oh, we're gonna have casual sex" implies that ranked competitive sex exists.
Chris, can I
That
be
is
so
not the
serious?
opposite of casual.
First of all, if I said
It's being implied. It's just I don't make the rules.
If I'm a classically trained pianist, that means I'm trained in classical piano. The alternative to that, which would be casual, would be me being able to play at a piano bar. I can do both of those things.
So, so saying that I'm classically trained in piano implies the existence of being trained in piano casually, and so similarly.
No, it doesn't.
Guys, it's
you know
true.
what? You know what's crazy? And none of
This is a semantic argument that you're.
None of this matters because I don't even know how to play the piano. I was just joking.
Why would you lie about that? At least I actually had a guitar. No, I'm trying to figure out how to
You don't know how to fucking play. I know how to play a song. On the
Olivia,
guitar.
you crack yourself up, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That was exactly
Oh, I'm
right.
sorry, Mayo Maori.
My name's Fi.
Can we?
Sorry, we can talk.
Guys, this is my last night on the live in so long, please.
This is your last night of life forever.
God.
No, actually, like I probably won't be back until like Monday.
That's not true.
No, I can't do it in a hotel. I feel like people are listening.
Okay.
GT is distraught.
Okay.
He's distraught.
Can I just tell you?
Classically trained in lies.
You are. They are listening, and that's what makes it so much fun in hotels.
No, I'm so terrified of like people. Okay, like I'm very particular about hotels. I don't like housekeeping like coming in while I'm there. I have the do not disturb thing on the entire time I'm there, and then I clean my hotel room before I leave.
I just leave $20 on the thing.
Well, I do that too, but I clean my hotel room before I leave. Like I put all my trash in one place. I put all of the towels, all of the sheets in
You're
one
just
place.
describing staying in a hotel.
You're describing
Yeah,
being.
but I also like I keep like little Clorox wipes in my purse, and I like wipe everything down.
Yeah, because you don't want to be you don't want people thinking, yeah, exactly.
Thank you,
You're a
Marissa.
slob.
Thank you.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. We got.
I stay at the Holiday Inn.
Yo, hold up. Yo, ChatGPT.
Pretty nice.
You got Holiday Inn money?
I got Hilton. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, wait, never mind. I don't want to say it.
Say it.
Now you have to. That's classic.
I don't want to like dox my branch.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, don't say it. or say it. I don't know. It
No,
sounds like
that's
you
all
want
right.
to say no.
Oh my God! Somebody said, "What evidence are you trying to
Can we
get
hold
rid of?"
on. ChatGPT, does casual sex imply the existence of ranked competitive sex?
God, what are you doing?
Chris, that is an absolutely ridiculous thing to ask AI.
That's a pretty funny way to look at it. In a super literal sense, I guess if there's something casual, you could imagine.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bottle of our drinking water, by the way.
In a pretty literal sense, I guess maybe is the most like kowtowing answer an AI bot could give somebody who they still want to be friends with them.
Guys, Derek is back. It was Derek.
I'll die on this hill.
Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hello, everyone. Hey, listen, who was talking about the hotel situation?
All of us, but mostly Olivia.
Yeah.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn. Yes.
I was in Spain in 2020. I had COVID.
Oh no.
And I was staying in a hotel. I was like stuck the blinds down and ordered room service, like for the life of me. And they just opened the door and came on in.
Yeah.
And it was
pause. I didn't know about this lore. When in 2020?
Yeah, I gave Richard Pluge COVID.
A psychotic claim to fame. I want to know if we were both in Spain in early 2020 together somehow.
Yeah, I was there in January.
Where?
Well, I planned my trip so I could go across Spain. So I would land in Madrid and then drive out to Alicante.
I was in Malaga from December till March, and the first case of COVID came through the airport as I was leaving to go race whatever San Rafael.
Yeah, here's a clue. It was
we were there together.
No, it was me.
It was you. Are you serious?
Yeah, 100%.
It probably. Were you one of the early 100%. Cases?
Yeah, and I'm a classically trained pianist.
I drove up to Valencia afterwards. My boss met me out. You know, the owners of Sea Sucker met me out. We drove up to Valencia, and I stopped and just held the whole thing up for like 2 weeks. They flew off, and when they got to the States, they were like, "Yeah, I think you have COVID."
Brian, you were out there spreading COVID.
Yeah,
you were patient zero in Spain,
like a champion. Like, dude,
can I tell you? Wow, there's somebody came in. Okay, hold on.
Somebody go get Dr. Greg right now.
For everybody who's not familiar, Brian used to work for this company called Sea Sucker, who makes a lot of things, but for how we know each other is the bike racks that you just stick on your car. And I didn't know Brian at the time, and during this time period, a lot of people are like in Spain for bike racing, for training. And like, as I was leaving, there was somebody else. I can't fucking remember who it was, but they got to Malaga the day that I left, and we were like passing in the night. I'm like, sorry, I'm going to miss you. And he was like, it's okay. I'm only here for 2 weeks. He's coming from Belgium, going to Malaga to do a 2-week training block, and then come to America to like race in Birmingham with us. And he got stuck in Spain for 2 months. He couldn't get out because of the fucking outbreak. And you trapped him there.
Yeah, like
that's fucking crazy.
Dude, I got home, and you know the whole staff was like, "I think you gave everybody." I was like, no, I didn't. And Richard Pluge was on international news. He's like, "Listen, be very careful. I'm a rich man. I barely survived." I was like,
"Oh my god!"
Like, we had breakfast. I was sitting next to everyone. Yeah. So,
well, you didn't know. We couldn't test. There were no tests.
Thank you.
Just for clarity, everybody remember at what point this was. Like, nobody knew what this was.
This is like, I got a little sniffle. I'll be fine.
Yeah, we had no fucking idea what this was, and so like, this is not Brian's fault. We all would have been doing the same thing at that time. That's nuts.
Right.
Crazy.
But yeah, in Spain, they just come into your hotel.
In. Yeah. It's
and
a
they
different
were setting
culture.
Stuff down, and I was just, it was insane.
That would absolutely freak me out. Don't come in my room unless you ask first. Period.
Oh yeah,
you just lock into my house too.
Lock the door. put the little door lock on.
I do. That's what I'm saying. Is like, even with that, like I as soon as I get to the hotel, that's one of the first things I do because I forget it sometimes. And those sweet ladies will knock at the door. One time, one came in, and I was just knocked out in bed. And she came in, and I was just like, kind of looked at her, and she left. I felt so bad for her because I know I look terrifying.
You all want to hear something that's going on in Florida?
Honestly, Brian,
God.
I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie.
So it is scary. It's terrifying. And so this is what happened.
This could be literally anything.
So some friends of mine.
My mom did 9/11.
These are like my serious photographer friends. We went out and there are like 300 works of art that are on the sidewalks in my town that I live in Florida. And
Where do you live?
I'm in Sarasota. So they scraped 300 works off the sidewalk, like literally scraped them off the sidewalk. And a friend of mine turned to me and he said, I think we saw art get murdered. It was traumatizing. Like it took me, I'm able to talk about it now, but it was horrifying.
It's, again, I think people need more lore. Brian, Lysandra's also a classically trained photographer, as we've learned.
Call me out for going to high school in Florida, which I don't lead with, but I did.
I didn't know that. Okay, anyway, there's a lot of intersectionality here.
Yeah.
But Brian's an artist also, and is a storyteller, videographer, and all around cool guy. And so like this hits home for you in a way that it would for me too, which is like it's not just that this fucking Mussolini wannabe is power blasting like the rainbows off of the Pulse nightclub thing. It is the symbolism of setting books on fire and removing art from the public and erasing sort of like LGBTQIA visibility. It is like all of this is becoming a very, very overt sort of like gesture in the light of day. And like people who are paying attention are seeing it and are like emotionally raw about it. And people who don't understand what they're looking at don't give a shit. And unfortunately in Florida, I think the former are outweighed by the latter. That's not necessarily true, but
I just feel like they're not going to heaven. Like I know that everyone's religious, and I know that I'm religious, which is fine. But like me personally, my definition of Christianity, it doesn't matter if you say that you're a Christian, if you don't actually have true love and empathy in your heart, that doesn't count. So to do these kinds of things, in my book, you're going to hell.
Silver also, somebody in the chat just mentions the Smithsonian also, and like any one of these things is horrifying, Brian. But like this sort of like when you put this mosaic together, the picture becomes much clearer and much scarier.
Frustrating too. Like my younger self wants to fight.
Yeah.
But now I'm older, so I don't have the I don't have the two guys to do it anymore. But
we're not that old.
But so the tears run down because of the frustration of being held back by that. Like I
get that. Like a little bit, but I think make a lot of noise about it. I think that's the way that like we change the way that we can fight. That's just what has to happen. And so like this is worthy of coverage and our emotional labor and fight. So I'm glad I saw that you mentioned something about that, and I think like 2 seconds before I came on here, I saw Ron DeSantis being like, nobody's owed your First Amendment right doesn't include like the sidewalks. I was like, that's fucking weird that he's talking about Pulse nightclub about this, you psychotic weirdo. And then you telling me about this, obviously he was talking about this other sort of like toe dip into fascism that he was talking about, and that's fucking weird.
Last year he pulled $32 million from the budget. I work for a lot of nonprofits. I work in the arts now, and I had just my email was just lit up with what are we going to do? What are we going to do? It's just pulled, and it's I don't know how to describe it other than it's just so fucking childish and small-minded.
Violently removing art is crazy for a man with a collection of high heels.
Right.
Those little kitten heels.
Get him, Sandra.
Sandra Stover, I've never felt more aggressively Texan than when those videos of Trump or of DeSantis walking around in those white shrimp boots came out. You know what I'm talking about? He's walking around in these bright ass white shrimp boots. Get that Yankee shit out of here. You ain't ever worn those fucking boots in your ever fucking life, walking around in a flood with those white ass boots. Oh my god, that shit made me mad.
This is also this is something that is like at the core of all of the other shit that we're talking about, which is like, this is such an important thing because like the arts and humanities are such a like important tool of like a progressive society, and and it gets buried within all of the sort of like humanitarian war crimes that he's doing, and it's really hard to again this sort of like the tactic that they're using is that it's just so much that we're overwhelmed and that we can't put out all these fires. And one of the fires that is not going to get as much service is this sort of like grant money being removed from museums. And like it's hard to quantify the sort of like toll that takes on a society until much later, until like the lights can't stay on and like historians and anthropologists don't have a place to work, and like that shit it is, and all of it survives on, or not all of it, but like a huge part survives on grant money, and that grant money is like being eviscerated in addition to all this other shit. And it's like, I don't know.
That was really well said. I just want to point that out. Yeah, I think it's like, again, the whole idea is like, obviously like flood the zone. It's so overwhelming that people, they need people to just like give up because it's too overwhelming. But it can be like another level of like soul crushing when you see certain topics that like everything's already frustrating enough, but like topics like this, like I talked about, like or we've all talked about, like what was happening at the Smithsonian Museum, or like ripping apart crosswalks, etc. It's just like it feels like when you talk to the average person about it, I mean, at least with like the ICE stuff, the word like maybe like the worst response you're getting is like, people deserve it, obviously, which is really bad. But there's something different when people, like when you talk about like this idea of like what, ripping apart history and authoritarianism and like using the executive branch to like, scare your political opponents, but also like rewrite that history in a certain way. And most people are just like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like you have no, like, it's just like, it's insane. Like you feel insane, but you kind of like have to confide in groups like this of like knowing that like you're not insane. But it's really frustrating because it's like you just have to get people to like pay attention, and it's really hard.
Yeah, agree. Yeah,
that's what I do a lot of, like a lot of my lives at night are like about democracy and like fucking unitary executive theory and like how the executive branch is just like radically different. And like that's like my thing, is like I literally crash out every night. It like drives me nuts because no one understands how, like, again, it's just much harder to conceptualize to people how much different things are now in our federal government. Our federal government works so differently now than it did a year ago. It's actually unbelievable, and most people won't realize that, and like how much it's caused like this outward corruption and like this breaking of our democracy as like the executive branch is like far too large and hyper politicized. Like people will not realize that for like 20 years at this rate.
Yeah.
I always tell like stories that shit like this, like it's like fucking the dude what was his name, I fucking forget his name, but he was a senior nursing executive. He's making a bunch of money, and he was cheating on all his taxes. This dude bought a $2 million yacht. Like, he was living an insanely lavish lifestyle. And so eventually the federal government came down on his ass, obviously, because like you're not paying your taxes. Okay, you're not paying your taxes. You're fucking buying $2 million yachts. Someone's going to notice that. And so he like essentially, I believe he pled guilty, and he ended up agreeing to 18 months in prison, and he had to pay back the federal government $4 million. And then his mother went to a $1 million per person event, a super private event at Trump's largest super PAC, and 3 weeks later he had a pardon. And it's shit like that, or like Justin Sun, who like invested $40 million into Trump's cryptocurrency, $75 million into World Liberty Financial, which is like partnering with the Trump organization to, go with all their crypto ventures. Justin Sun pours in a bunch of money, and all of a sudden these massive SEC lawsuit from 2023 that was like really a problem for him, from the SEC in February, all of a sudden it was put on hold. And it's like, that would never happen in any other time in American government, because these three-letter agencies are like no longer shielded from political pressure. They are actually arms of the president. The DOJ, the FBI, the SEC, the EPA, like none of us on this panel, and people think I'm exaggerating, but again, people will not realize it until it's too late, and I scream about it too much. Like, if any of us on this panel were super, like, uber successful and wanted to IPO a company, and we were all still doing this, and we submitted our form to the SEC to IPO a company, it would be rejected. Because it's just like you do a lot of stuff that's like not super politically advantageous to the president. People don't understand that like those agencies, like the SEC doesn't, when they do their like, hey, should like this company be on the stock market? Let's check all the boxes. And one of those boxes is like, let's call the White House and make sure this is advantageous for them. And that's insane. And nobody understands that that's happening. And I really wish people would understand that that's fucking happening.
It's worse than that. It's like you say, this is happening. He has a cryptocurrency that foreign governments can just give him untraceable money to for favors, and you say this to them, this is happening, and they're like, he's your president,
right?
You're right. I should put my head in a blender.
No,
you're totally right.
But let a few content creators get a fellowship.
God forbid. No, God forbid, Lysandra. No, I had to
We're bought and paid for now, dude.
That's right. I had to do like two.
Don't tell them.
I had to do like
there will be signs though.
Someone said, sorry, Chris.
No,
Someone's like, it should be illegal. It fucking super duper is. This is so illegal.
So this is, okay.
It is so monumentally fucking illegal. It's crazy. Someone's like, it should be illegal. You're like, yeah, dude, it is.
I made a video about this actually a while ago. It's one of my favorite videos where I'm like, people say that to me. They're like, it should be illegal. I'm like, no, it is illegal. This is what people don't understand. It's all illegal. The outward corruption, all the shit he's doing, the way he like ignores the judicial branch, it's illegal. It's all illegal. But the difference is it doesn't matter anymore, because you took the dude who 40 of his 44 cabinet members from his first term wouldn't endorse him. They denounced him. They said he was a dictator, all these things. The people that were in the executive branch being the ones who enforced the law, there were people in his first term trying to check him. Now we've selected him again. He's around a bunch of loyalists. He signed Schedule F, which gives him the ability to mass fire civil servants at all these federal agencies. He hires based on who's loyal to the president. Of course it's illegal, but the people, it doesn't matter. We're in a different era now. The executive branch doesn't go based on any of the laws. The executive branch enforces the Trump laws. Whatever Trump wants to do is the laws we will enforce, and the laws we will not enforce. The judicial branch is being hyper politicized, and it's being walked over by the executive branch, and normally when that happens, Congress is supposed to do something about it, but Congress would never do anything about it. So people need to understand that like it's all illegal. And the way that he's able to like some of the other executive orders that are like never talked about, which are like when he signs executive orders against two of like the top law firms in the country. And like one of those law firms was previously employed to do work for the Kamala Harris campaign and the DNC. And it's like he's stripping them of their federal security clearances. He's giving, essentially making it much harder in a variety of different ways for them to work. And it's like, people don't understand. It's just like, you play the game now. Anybody who's going to go after him or has the potential to, just like those law firms just have to do the business analysis. Hey, it's going to cost us this much money to fight Trump in court, and we're going to lose this much business because our security clearances have been ripped. So we can fight this, and it'll cost us this much money, or we can bend the knee. And as over 8 law firms gave almost $1 billion total to Trump for pro bono legal causes. There were multiple law firms that gave $100 million to Trump for any legal causes he finds passionate, starting now until after he gets out of office, just conservative things he finds passionate. $100 million of pro bono work. And every single one of those law firms knew it was psychotic, but they did the math. They were like, well, we could not do this, and he'll sign executive orders against us and come after us and strip us of our security clearances, and we'll lose a bunch of money. or we could just give them $100 million free fucking dollars and we don't have to worry about it anymore. And you start to see like how the executive branch in America, it's like breaking. There are no, like the laws are, it's not the same. It's not the fucking same. It's crazy. That was my rant. Yeah.
No, it was really good.
It's
no, don't apologize. Yeah. I don't know.
It's not good.
My brain is broken because every time you said SEC, I just kept thinking roll tide.
Roll tide, roll.
Your brain is broken. But so the other thing, the National Guard being found like illegally being sent into LA. Ordinarily a ruling like that would be passed on to like the DOJ.
Yep.
Or like our systems of government would like begin the wheels of justice. But this ruling is passed on to somebody, to an administrator or a department that doesn't give a fuck. And so they're just like, cool, doesn't matter. And there's nothing now. There is no balance. There's no checks. There's nothing.
Right.
And it's
in all honesty, I think any type of sort of punishment is going to roll down to the rank and file.
Sure, but there will not be
It's
many
going to be on the soldiers instead of like the leadership.
And the problem becomes. Sorry, Marissa, did I cut you off? No, are you sure? Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say like quickly, like again, I have this debate every night on live, and it's my favorite thing of like. Nobody understands, and I have a feeling, this is the rant I went on with some guy who I told about the cryptocurrency stuff, I told about the executive branch, I went on this whole thing, and he was like, okay, yeah, he's a little corrupt, so what? And what you realize is that, like, people specifically my age, I go on these long rants, like, fucking Americans, like, 18-year-olds stormed the beaches of Normandy and fucking died. You can name so many American soldiers, so many people throughout history who lived and died their whole life fighting for the general idea of American democracy. And we've reached a point where, because of some combination of our government failing us over 30 years and an incredible amount of naiveness and our education system failing us, everybody just thinks like, oh, American economic superiority and democracy is here to stay forever no matter what. And the reality becomes that, like, I ask this all the time. I say, well, we're in constitutional crisis. And people say, well, what about checks and balances? And I ask everyone the same question. I say, if Trump signs the executive order tomorrow, this is kind of not how this works, but it gets the point across. If Trump signs the executive order tomorrow saying everybody named Sam has to go to federal prison, and a court immediately rules, the Supreme Court says, no, that's not allowed. You cannot do that. What is stopping Donald Trump and the executive branch from enforcing the law anyways? And everybody stumbles around. They say, well, they can't do that because the courts say they can. I said, no. What is stopping him from just doing it anyways? And the answer is nothing, because checks and balances are fragile. The only reason we listen to the judicial branch when they say, oh, sending, this was against the law to send troops into California is because we respect them. They slide across a piece of paper and the executive branch respects their decision. If the judicial branch is supposed to interpret the law based on the Constitution, and when they rule, hey, what the executive branch just did, for example, is illegal, and the executive branch says, I don't care. Or if a Trump appointed judge said, hey, you just deported a 2-year-old without due process against my court order, and they say, well, it doesn't matter. What's the point of the Constitution? If the people who are supposed to interpret it and tell us what is legal and what is not are not being listened to, and the executive branch enforces whatever law they want, what's the point of the Constitution? Why don't we just have the Trump fucking laws? Because apparently the Constitution isn't being listened to, and the whole point becomes this shit is fucking mind-boggling, and it's constitutional crisis, and the judicial branch just gets stomped over every single fucking day. Every day. It's nuts. Constitutional crisis. Ask the next Trump supporter who comes up here, be like, what's stopping Trump from just like, and his executive branch that are now filled with loyalists? Because normally the answer is like, oh, well, they wouldn't let Trump do that because like they care. No, you're right. That's what the last administration did. That's what Mark Milley fucking did. Yeah. That's what all the top generals in the United States sacrificed their entire careers over, saying, hey, this fucking guy is insane. I'm not going to do what he says. And you fuckers voted for him again. So it's everybody's just a yes man now.
We also had a Democratic Congress to at least threaten the idea of like when you do a quid pro quo with a different country, you kind of get impeached a little bit. At least we had that. Not only not having any sort of balance because a turtle Mitch McConnell denied us a fucking Supreme Court seat, but also like we are in it. There are lots of different ways or reasons why we've arrived in the precarious, sort of dangerous situation we are, it doesn't change the fact that like we're fully fucking in it, and no matter how we explain it, calmly, crash out Chris style, no matter how we fucking explain this to anybody, it doesn't make a difference. Which is it should. There used to be a time where you would explain something to somebody and you're like, I disagree, but I get it. Now it's like it couldn't matter less. How you explain it.
Alternative facts, brother.
Yeah, and we're living in this fucking twilight zone, and it's driving us all. It's making us all sick.
Everyone in here, like I know GT and we've actually had a long conversation on live, just the two of us at one point about mental health, and I was talking to somebody today who works in politics like every day, kind of for the first time, being 22 or 21 or whatever, and she was like, it's just so really hard to ingest, like it's really weighing on me. I didn't think how much negativity you have to ingest every single day and just internalize. And it's like, yes, GT, you're not wrong. And I just remind everybody in here, if you like watch these lives every night, I know everybody in here like fights a good fight in their own way, whether it's like talking to friends and family or organizing or, getting, a job in politics or nonprofit or going to, a protest, whatever. Like the only way you can fight the good fight is if you take care of yourself. And so, yeah, it can be exhausting. You just got to make sure you fucking, I don't know, take a break every once in a while, or you will fucking lose. You will lose your mind. Been there.
Too late. Too late for 90% of this panel.
Chris, that's a good point, though. The idea of mental well-being, and also how we fight this fight. Jill Scott said, "The revolution will not be televised." Because it happens in the mind. We carry it with us. We are the next generation. I'm the next generation. But the way you conduct yourself, the way you cook, the way you gather, how you listen, how you take time with other people, all these things are the culture and are the resistance that we want to proliferate, that we want to be bigger in the future. I have a friend, I'm getting a little tired. I have a friend that had a tradition that she brought into my life. And what she said was, and it would be a big gathering. We'd be out on the boat. We'd be doing this, that. And she would say, what was the best part of your day? So I'll leave you all with this question. And I'll start down there with Olivia. You're down at the bottom of my screen. I don't know which one you are. But what was the best part of your day?
I like this, Brian.
I like this. This is sweet. We got to announce to the team that I'm starting my new job next week.
Hey, congratulations.
W's.
Thank you.
Lysandra, you're next.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for asking.
I'm sorry.
No, that's beautiful. What a wonderful question. Well, I had a crazy day. So I did have dinner with my friend Marietta, and we celebrated me not getting SNL. Yay! No, because I think every rejection is a redirection, and I think it's an opportunity for something better to come.
That's right.
Hard agree.
So that's why I took myself out with my friend to dinner, and we celebrated, because that means something better is around the corner.
Hell yeah, dude.
Period.
Whatever. They took that dude from Kill Tony, and he sucks. So it's like they're lost.
So yay.
Nice. Marissa?
W's, Lysandra.
This is probably not the kind of answer you guys are looking for, but for me today, waking up. That's it.
Listen, that's okay. Wait,
I got out of bed.
No, that's actually I actually really like. That's a good answer. Like, I'm not even lying. I'm not even trying to be like facetious. I used to say this all the time. When I posted my first video on TikTok in October of 2022, January 2023. January of 2023, I think if I understand my dates correctly, is when I turned 21. At that point, I was in an outpatient program for depression. I've been through like a mental health journey like everybody else. But what you start to realize is that like life's already fucking hard enough. Life's really fucking hard. And so the fact that like so many people, including Marissa and GT and anyone else in this panel, everybody, like sometimes you have to be able to pat yourself on the back for like doing like
the little things.
The little things. You like woke up and attacked today. You know how many fucking days in a row I had to just wait? All I did was wake up and just like fucking I just woke up. I didn't do shit else all day for fucking a year, 2 years in college out of pay, like, this program for professional these things like
zero.
I'm the worst. I'm the worst.
The answer is zero.
Cooked.
Dang.
Fucking filleted. All right. Well, that's fair.
Wow.
Well, and
this is the best part of my day right here. Is this moment?
Best part of your day?
Missed it. No, what happened?
Not so much as
you know,
Sam.
he never answers his messages, so we're just making sure he knows that.
Yeah. The only time GT ever texts me back on time is if
Don't jump in on this like you know what we're doing.
Yeah, he's literally never responded to any of my DMs.
The only time
Brian?
he's with it is if there's cheese. That's it.
Brian brought us, centered us, and made us have like intentional moments, and here we are.
Yeah. That's Gen X is going to do that. That's what happens. You're going to be there and then punched in the face.
And then there's me and Chris to be like us.
Wait, I gotta take, but I do have to take GT's side here because I got yelled at by like multiple people today for never answering texts. I feel like I feel like GT and I have the same like I get the sense we have like the same ADHD type of brain, or it's like I can't.
Executive functioning.
I close the drawer. I forget it exists. If someone texts me, I'm like, I can't. That's not a limit I can handle.
Object permanence.
Yeah, object permanence. Yeah, dude. I get it.
Look,
it's not because you're not. It's not because. Don't say I'm a bad guy. You're not. You're not a bad guy. You're full of love. It's just hard to fucking.
Nah,
function.
bro.
Us
GT,
and babies.
You got to do what I do. I got three text tones that I apply to people. One means I need to respond to you right away. One means I should get back to you soon, and one means I will figure it out when I figure it out.
Do you think I have? Yeah. It's a good system. Do you think I don't put people's names next to their numbers? You think I'm going to assign people?
You're lying. Actually, I know someone else who does that. Who they just memorize numbers. I know someone else who does that.
I don't put names either.
So
I only save the ones I need to know.
Did you tell us what the best part of your day was?
Me?
I feel like
I got on the bike.
He did.
You rode a bicycle.
Lysandra says it in a way that is not. I would say the word minimizing would be how I felt about that, but that's. I pulled the bike off the wall today, second day in a row.
Like,
and
I don't go fast.
I feel like that was a little. I feel like that wasn't as honest as I'm looking for.
Sure. Jeez. If I'm honest,
deepest, darkest secrets.
I mean, I finished work. It's been a tough week. I mean, not nearly. Again, you can't really compare everybody's hard moments to anybody else's hard moments. What's hard for you is hard for you. But like, this has been a tough week for a lot of us. I don't know if you've been on the internet. But like being able to kind of work through in spite of that being tough is takes a different sort of like mentality, and you really have to kind of fight through it. I know that sounds dumb, but I think that being able to like get what I needed to get done today was a big win. I don't know that that's the best part of my day though. The best part of my day was getting sunshine on my face on my bike and getting out of the saddle a little bit, if I'm honest.
Absolutely. But I understand what you mean, that clarity where we can focus and also feel like we're being productive when we're bombarded with, this apish man just being cruel to people. Yeah. And also I know you all experience this. I open my social media. I have several clients that I'm working their social media, right? So I manicure these accounts really well so that I'm having a certain experience in there. But you open this and you hear people screaming for their life. You hear them screaming for their life. And it's 7:30 in the morning. Yeah. And you hear people screaming like you hear someone when they lose a child. And it's horrific. And it's very difficult to work in this space and to be clear enough to produce something. So I applaud you for that. And that is a fantastic thing to have.
I think also, and I appreciate that. And I think that it really is there. I think a lot of people lose sight of the weight of dicking around on the internet. like this. Like it really is. Sometimes it's really that serious, and like being able to and trying to make that digestible is it. I find it very difficult sometimes, and so like obviously everybody does, but I think that like that is a really important check-in too, which is like the stuff that we're talking about is literally people like fighting tooth and nail to exist now, and it's that serious, and like tough, and wins in that environment are come small and large, and you got to celebrate the little ones, like making yourself dinner too.
That's right. That's right. Well,
I like this.
I'm gonna have to go to sleep.
Go to bed,
Brian.
I'm also gonna go.
Brian, it was a
Yeah,
pleasure. I appreciate it.
I also just want to say I want to do this more. This sort of sign off. I do like that. I think it's nice. It's a nice little thing we can get going.
It is. Tin Fish Reviews. This guy is like my happiest space. You know this guy, Tin Fish Reviews?
Tin Fish?
Tin Fish Reviews. It's this English dude, and he's got his dog, Arthur, and he gives him little fish. Like, oh my gosh. Anytime it's going bad, you just check in with Tin Fish Reviews.
I'm going to look.
And I've tried the tin fish. I don't like them, but I like still buy them and try them, even though I don't like them.
I'm so sorry. I have to interrupt because I actually do have to leave.
Okay. Love you,
like for the
Marissa.
night. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for having me up here. I probably won't be back for a while, but you know, we'll see.
Okay.
But I really appreciate
We
you
love
having me
you
up,
so much,
Grandpa.
Marissa.
I love you guys too. This is always so much fun.
Come back soon.
Yeah, be safe,
I will.
Marissa.
Okay, bye
Okay.
guys.
Bye. Brian, appreciate you. All you nerds.
All right.
Hanging out. Brian, I sent you a text message.
I saw it. I'll get back to you when I can.
His phone does work. Isn't that fun?
Goodbye. It's good to see you.
Cheers.
Bye, Brian. Bye,
Bye, Olivia.
Bye, GT. I
Jeez.
appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Chris.
What do we take away from tonight? Casual sex implies
Oh my
existence.
god. I think
Lysandra,
I'll get a passport.
SNL sucks, and
I
I
know.
refuse to watch it now until they.
I'm gonna have something better come around. It's fine.
It's not even close. It's not. The bar's in the fucking basement. You get booked at a dinner theater, and you're. Appreciate you.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Brian is a cool dude. Brian is one of the first people that I've met off of the internet, and he was just like such a cool dude. And we've come in and out of each other's orbit a little bit, a couple of times in the last like couple of years since. And he's just the coolest guy. He worked for I don't know if you guys remember a long time ago. He worked for Seasucker. It was the first thing that I ever tried to broker myself for like a sponsorship off of this thing. And I got our team sponsored by Seasucker. And basically Brian was just being super nice. Like it did not make financial sense for this bike company to give us 100 fucking whatever. And he was just basically being nice because he liked me, which is really nice. And then he left that company and like started doing like freelance videos, came and did and shot one of our things for Speed Week when I wasn't racing because I got hit by a car that year, but like keep doing this. And then Brian broke his before this, Brian broke his elbow on a bike, fell over and broke his elbow. And I asked all of you to donate to his GoFundMe, and we fucking knocked it out of the park. I think we took a big chunk, as we do. And you guys all donated a bunch of money. And I think we raised like $9,000 for his stupid surgery. And I made fun of Brian for not being able to ride his bike. And then I got hit by a car. Karma, dude. Anyway, that's that guy, I guess is what I'm saying. Cool. Context. Lore. I don't text him either, which sucks. I gotta just do a day a week. I just got to do like texting Tuesday, where I just wake up and just text everybody that like I need to. You know? I'll try. Just one day. Well, you know, I don't know. Okay. One of those people is my fucking mother. I gotta call my mom. I gotta call my mom tomorrow. Marissa, just keep me posted, dude. I think necessarily vague about this hiatus that you're taking. I'm not gonna push it, but whatever information you want to give me, feel free. If not, no big deal. I am going to go to bed. It's late. We've had a decent night. Appreciate you guys hanging out all this time. I do. Getting into it. Yeah. Great. Be kind to each other. We're all going through it. Jolly, I hope you don't throw sandwiches at people. Look at the Discord raccoon stickers. I'll tell you what. I'll meet you in the Discord for a couple of minutes. I'll go into the Discord for a couple of minutes right now to say goodnight to you fucking nerds. If you want to join, simply subscribe. And I'll be there for 3 minutes. That's how much. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Love you. Love you, mean it. Ugh. Oh, my back. Oh, I'm so old. Okay.